Good morning, my peoples. So, getting ready for the gym. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Come on, Benji. See, they can't leave me alone for a minute. Okay, so, this is what happened to me this morning. I woke up at 4, planning on, getting an early morning. And I decided to do my meditation. Normally I do a 20-minute meditation, but I woke up with so much energy this morning, I thought I could do like 2 of them. And then when I got into the second one, I fell asleep, which is why I don't like to do longer than 20 minutes. But in any case, when I woke up with this very kind of clear understanding. It was like the very first thought in my mind on like why it's so important to have someone to go to when you're trying to accomplish goals. And basically, the goal is to be able to be independent. The goal is to be able to do things on your own, to find the strength within. Yes, absolutely. But it cannot be denied that when you have support, when you have emotional, physical, any kind of support around you, you're going to do better, And it's just, that just kind of like shined a light on, again, for me, just the beauty of life, the wonders of God, the universe, spirit, angels, whatever it is for you. What the magic and the perfection of how they made it so that yes, you do need to find a strength within, because ultimately it is within, everything is within, but being able to find that balance and then search outside of yourself to find that extra, and what made me, I don't know if I had a dream or something, but I just kind of woke up also with this just knowing of how easy it is for us, and I say us because I do it too, to criticize and to judge and to look outside of ourselves and say, you're doing that wrong, you shouldn't be doing that. But then if we look, we do that ourselves. Like a lot of the times the stuff that we're saying that for, we do it ourselves. But it's really difficult for us to look within and to say, like I said, you're doing that, you need to stop. I am actively trying to do that a little bit more. Like, for example, my daughter does something wrong and it annoys me. I'm like, okay, why does that annoy me? Okay. And then I try to figure out if it's something that I do myself. And like, that's just my higher self trying to be like, listen, Michelle, you do the same thing, you need to stop. Or if, there's many scenarios, but I'm always actively trying to figure out the whys, why did that happen to me? Why did I just see that? So, but I know not everybody does that. And actually, we kind of have other people doing it for us. It's through those criticisms that we normally take offense to, that we're like, oh my God, they said that about me. Well, we first of all can learn to take criticism, because there is such a thing called as healthy criticism, constructive criticism, and it's helpful. It lets you know, hey, listen, maybe if you tried this, it would be better. Or, I've done that before and I found that, and it's being able to take those kinds of criticism. Now, somebody's coming up to you and being all nasty, like, nah, you effed up. That was the worst performance I ever saw. That's just being mean. You can disregard that. But if somebody's coming up to you and they're saying, listen, I would recommend, take it into consideration and actually be grateful for that. Somebody took their time out. Now, again, you need to realize where this is coming from. It's coming from a place of, hey, I would love to help you and I think this advice will help you. Or if it's coming from like, oh my God, like of jealousy and that person wants to tear you down. So you just have to know where it's coming from. But mentorship, coaching, awesome. If you look at any of the people who are like in the top of their field, they have mentors. Why? Because they're not afraid to ask questions. They're not afraid to get answers. So anyways, and if you can't afford somebody in the professional coaching field, as a mentor or as a coach, look for somebody that has been through the experiences that you've been through. Ask. Just ask. But yeah, it's if you want to like make real progress and like that's gonna jumpstart your life or your career or your love life, because there's coaches for everything now. Um, just see if you can sign up with a coach, even if it's short term, and change your life. Get those things that you need to get into your life, those habits that you need to instill in the morning routines, the affirmations, the self talk, because everybody has their own self talk. And one of the things that I try to do as a coach is I try to get you to change that self talk, if it's negative, into more positive. So, and that's pretty much what our job is. And that's about it. I gotta get ready for the gym because gotta go. Anyways, hope that helps somebody. Coaching, mentoring. Don't be afraid to ask anybody any questions. Like, and if somebody comes up to you and says, "Listen," just don't get offended. I know because I'm one that used to get offended all the time, and now even my family gets surprised now when I'm like, "Oh, you know what? You're right." They're like, "Wait a minute, you did not run off crying like, oh my God, why did you say that to me?" I know I used to be a drama queen, but that's life. You grow, you change, you mature, you expand. Anyways, namaste. Have a blessed day.